Hello, beautiful people. How's everybody doing? So, I am live simultaneously on Instagram and on YouTube. So, yeah, just wanted to see how everybody's doing, what's going on. How are you all doing? Long time no see. Hello, Lou. Welcome. How are you doing? So, yeah, I just wanted to get on here and just receive some divine messages for all of you beautiful souls. What is showing up today? What are the energies? What are the frequencies that are here? And so, we're going to do just a general, and universal message for all the beautiful souls who need this message today. So that is what we're going to do. Okay. So today I have this deck, the Utopian Wisdom deck, and this a friend gave me from Bali. And so I really like this deck. I found it very interesting. I found it different from all the decks that I've used. So we're going to receive some messages today for all of us. And at the end of the session, I will pull out a card for each person who is here. And so stick around if you want to just get one divine message from the universe for you today. But um, yeah, that's what we're going to do. And of course, if you have specific questions or you want to go really deep, you know where I'm at. You just gotta let me know and we can do a session. Okay. All right, let's see. This is the deck that I'm using today. One of the decks. I'm sure I'll use more decks, And welcome to everybody who's here on Instagram and on YouTube. I'm drinking my Earl Grey tea. What are you all? Are you tea drinkers or are you coffee drinkers or do you not drink any tea or coffee? Or I love my chai. Love my chai. Okay, so let's see what beautiful messages are coming through for all of you amazing, gorgeous, brilliant, beautiful souls, okay, from this Utopian Wisdom deck. Let's see. So, show me for this beautiful collective, what messages are here? Let's see what messages are here. Hanuman. Ooh, this is why I like this deck. It says Hanuman. Love Hanuman. What did Hanuman represent? Every Indian god in Hinduism represents certain qualities and traits, and when they appear to us, it's just a reminder to us that we embody those qualities or we contemplate and pray on those qualities that that particular deity or that particular god has. And that's why there are so many. They're not just like people ritualize everything. People don't look at the deeper meaning, but they all have qualities. They all are there just to represent the qualities that we need to work on, that we need to pay attention to. So, Hanuman, I love Hanuman. Love Hanuman. Hanuman was the humble, servant of Ram, and Ram represents, the universe, represents uh, the eternal. And he was if anyone's seen Hanuman, he had the face of a a monkey, and he had a strong body, and he represented humility, and he represented the ability to think out of the box. To hello, welcome everybody who's here. And there's a story where um, he had to go and get the mountain. The mountain was so huge. He was like, how, this huge mountain. So what did he do? He became bigger than the mountain. He became, he made himself so large. This is the story, that he could carry it in the palm of his hand. And what is that? That is about understanding your power, understanding that you are bigger, you are greater than the mountain that appears in front of you. And why are you greater? You are greater when you surrender in humility to the magnitude of your oneness with everything. You are not just that one individual, that one drop. You are one with everything. You are one with everything you need. You are one with everything, every solution you desire. It is you already. But when we separate ourselves, then we begin to believe that, it's only in our hands, only up to us to find that solution. Only we will be able to come up with that. But when you surrender that notion, and when you become connected to the allness of this universe, then you become like Hanuman, which is greater, greater, and humble. In humility, you surrender to your own greatness. You surrender to your own greatness. So love that, Hanuman. Beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. So I also get this message very clearly, that whatever you are going through in your life right now, understand that you are greater than it. It does not define you. You are not the problem. You are not, that's not your identity. You are way greater, way more than that. Okay. Love this deck. It's so cool. It's so interesting. And welcome to everybody who's here. And at the end of this session, I will pull out one card just as a message from the universe for each of you. And if you want to go deeper, if you have specific questions, you can always book a session with me. Okay, my lovelies? Bless you all. Bless you all. But let's see what the universe, and stay open to the messages coming through, because the divine is always speaking. Just don't get stuck on how. Don't get stuck on how. Just open your heart. Open your heart to what this beautiful universe wants to share with you today. Okay? Ooh, the lovers. We have the lovers. Interesting, interesting. The lovers. Let's get a few more cards. Let's see what else. Okie dokie. We have a few. Gratitude. Gratitude. And the High Priestess. Interesting. So look at this. I'm seeing these two people. And they're both kind of meditating. They're both deep in meditation. Okay. And we have the lovers here. So, and there's gratitude here. So I'm getting the sense that some of you are deep in a phase of your lives where either you've been spending a lot of time alone and self-isolating, and it could also be because of a relationship that didn't work out, or you're trying to really find yourself above and beyond. You're trying to find this part of yourself where you are complete and whole, regardless of whether you are in a relationship or not. And that does not define you. This is a very specific message that's coming through, that you are not defined by your status of whether you are in a relationship or not. You're finding yourself. And if you aren't, the universe is nudging you to find yourself beyond that, desire or that desperation or that like need to be one, to be in a relationship. Two, if you already are in a relationship, um, to realign with your own being. Because sometimes when we're in a relationship, we kind of drift away from ourselves. At times, we lose ourselves in that relationship. But it's so important to become self aware and self contained as well, regardless of whether, like I said, you are or you aren't in a relationship. And for some of you, I'm getting very specifically again, you've withdrawn altogether from relationships because, oh my gosh, because the kind of relationships that were offered to you or that came across your path were very frivolous, were very surface, or this very like, we see this trend today. And I have a serious question for anybody watching this. Like, male and female, I do get a lot of the female perspective, and I do hear very often that you know they don't find people who are willing to commit, or they just want to like have just a frivolous exchange and then they're gone, or they meet you and then they disappear and don't bother to like, they ghost you or whatever. I want to know from everyone, like every human being, let's say, regardless of gender. But I do, I feel like I really want to get the male perspective as well, which is, what are y'all thinking? Like, I want to hear from men. How do you feel? Do you, what are you thinking? Are you feeling the same way? Like, are you feeling like you're not finding the right person, or you find that it's just shallow and there's no depth? What are you all feeling like, men out there? This is my question to you. I want to really understand so we can bridge the gap between, the genders. And why is it that it's very frivolous these days? Why is it that nobody wants to? No, I'm not saying, no, let's not say nobody, but a lot of people seem to be going through this. Like, there is no lasting interest. I feel like a lot of people, I don't know what it is. I mean, this is definitely me. I have withdrawn completely when it comes to relationships, like romantic relationships, because that is not a priority in my life anymore. Yes, I'm saying it out loud to everybody. That is just not what I've just understood so clearly today, that, from the moment we open our eyes in this world, we are given this script, and we're given this like whole path that we need to follow, and then we will be happy, and then we will be satisfied, and then we will be seen as somebody who has succeeded at life, who has achieved everything in life. But for me, the truth today is that it is so like upside down. If I had been taught from the time I opened my eyes that your life is not just about like finding a husband, getting married, and having children, or your life is not just about having a boyfriend or a partner in your life and then you will feel fulfilled. That's what we're fed. I mean, from the moment we come here, this is what we're meant to do, apparently. But apparently not for many of us. For many of us, that's not the path. And when you realize that that is just conditioning that you've had for so long, when you wake up from this delusion, oh my gosh, there is so much peace because you're like, wow, why? Why was I feeling like I didn't have enough or hadn't achieved it, or I was just like, falling back? And everyone's moving forward. Not everyone, a lot of people have that. But let me ask whether people don't struggle in that situation as well. Everyone struggles no matter what, with or without, okay? But what I'm trying to say is that maybe you want to re examine whether that is the end all and be all of your life. Like, should that be the only thing that matters? Of course, it's beautiful to have a partner in your life who you feel supported by, you feel loved by, you feel safe with, you feel calm with, you feel like secure with. But if you don't find that or you don't get that in your life, are you going to live your whole life dissatisfied? Are you going to live your whole life feeling like, oh gosh, I didn't fulfill that little tiny box, that tiny box? I didn't fit into it, that small little box. I couldn't squeeze myself into it. And let's face it, in life, there are so many variables, okay? 1 plus 1 doesn't equal 2. Hi, Leah. How are you, my lovely? So good to see you. So good to see you. So stop limiting your life just based on that. There's so much freedom when you realize that you don't need to fit into that tiny little box. Hi, how are you doing? How's everything going? Where are you? So, yeah, that's what I'm getting is that you can be absolutely satisfied, content, and happy. Oh, thank you, my darling. Thank you. I hope to see your beautiful face as well soon. You can also video call if you want. You're in Texas. Oh, nice, nice. I hear it's really hot right now. Really hot. I need to visit Texas, that part of the US. I really need to visit that part soon. Yeah. Well, anyway, it's so lovely to have you here. So, as I was saying, don't define yourself by the little box that's been prescribed to you. All your life, you are so much more than that. Your vision, grow it into something that is far beyond and above that little perspective. That's just one perspective, one view, and you don't need to get stuck on that. So a lot of you are finding yourselves, you see, and gratitude, just gratitude for where you are, who you are, how you are, not constantly living in this. I don't have this, I don't have that. Why do they have this? Why don't I have that? Why am I single? Why am I married to the wrong person? Whatever it is, learn to be self contained, where you are the master. You are sitting in the seat of control over your life, your emotions, your whole being, right? All right, let's see what else do we have. I'm using this deck, Leah, from a friend of mine gave it to me. It's from Bali, so it's a very unique and different type of deck. Let's see. Community. Beautiful. It's so important to have a community. Let's see what else. Yeah, let's see what else we have. Ooh, community, purification, okay, and grandfather. This is why I like this deck. It's so interesting. Grandfather. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you are distilling, purifying your community. Like, who are you allowing into your life? Who are you surrounded by? Who is in your space? Who is in your environment? I think that is very, very important. And let's see why grandfather came through. Okay, let's get a clarifying card about grandfather. What's this about? Oh, okay. So quite literally, this is a very specific message. Hi, Harshada. Welcome. Very specific message, perhaps about or from your grandfather. Okay. Welcome, Kamlesh. Welcome. Who do we have? Kelsey, Archana. Very specific message about or from your grandfather. For some of you, I think for many of you who are receiving this message, your grandfather is not on this earth plane, okay? But they are sending you a message. It says prayer. So they are really, really like sending a message across to let you know that you are always in their prayers. This is very specific. Some of you it'll speak to, you'll know who you are, okay? And I feel like there's something about your lineage, where you come from, and it's linked to your grandfather's side. You'll know if this makes any sense. Now, of course, you have grandfathers from both sides, right? Let's see. Let's see. But you're definitely receiving a blessing from somebody who has passed on. And they want you to know that they are watching over you. They are watching over you, and that you are in their prayers, okay? You were thinking of me this morning? Oh, how lovely. I just felt called. I felt called to be here today. So I came on, and yeah, just to chat with you all, to see what's going on. You were thinking about your lineage today? Yeah, so there's definitely something about your ancestry for those of you watching that's coming through. And now I'm noticing not one, but two people possibly from your lineage who are watching over you, they're supporting you. They're supporting you, even if they're not on this physical plane. Or maybe they want to. No, 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 no. I was just thinking maybe they want to apologize. No, this is not an apology. This is just pure like divine love coming through for you from them. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else. Let's see. Father. This is what this deck is so interesting. Father. So this is from your father's side. There's something about your lineage from your father's side where I see some sort of healing happening in your paternal line. I'm seeing, this is very specific today, what's coming through, because I'm using this deck. It's very unique, very different. There is some sort of healing coming through from your paternal side, okay? And let's see what else. Let's see what else. Welcome to everybody who's here. Yes, generational trauma ending. That's right. A lot of people have, traumas related to their lineage, and a lot of them to do with their fathers, right? Many times with their mothers as well, but that's another story. Yeah, Leah, can you relate? Can you relate? Okay, let's see what else. Oh my gosh, I'm getting goosebumps now. It says birth. Woo! Wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is a very specific message. You are going to be, look, this message is coming through that you are going to be the generation, the next generation that births a healthy, I'm getting number one message that's coming through, a healthy male, a good man who is going to change the story of your past, your ancestry. It's going to change the story of your ancestry. And you are bringing this new life, or you brought this new life into being, but this new life and all the mistakes that were made from your paternal side, all the things that were done that were, challenging, difficult, and kept you stuck in a cycle, in some cycle in your life. Now you are birthing a new cycle, because as they passed on, they have cleared whatever. This is such a specific message. I don't usually get such specific messages during a general reading or like a community reading, but it's coming through, so I'm going to speak it, okay? And you'll know if it relates to you. Yeah, so they have understood as they passed on, or maybe they've been born again. Yes, oh my gosh, they have possibly reincarnated, okay? And it could be to you, getting goosebumps, it could be, or somewhere in your family. And as they went through that journey of life, death, and rebirth, they have understood something. And now all that has been released. It's released and it's been removed, and there's going to be a brand new like path forward. That's what I'm getting. Okay, I think it's these cards, they're so different that they're bringing a whole different type of message. Oh my gosh, let's see what else. And this birth, the angels have watched over it. Okay, it's a very special, you're birthing something, either a child, or you birthed a child, or it is something that you're bringing forth in this lifetime, which is going to be a game changer. It's going to be a game changer. Okay, something incredible. And you've possibly dealt with it up to this point. You've possibly had the effects of it up to this point, like you've really suffered maybe from this legacy or from this line that has somehow disrupted the future generations. But it is now going to, it's finished. That time is over and the healing is here, and they're watching over you with so much love because they have healed what they need to heal. And that blessing is being passed on to you. That blessing is being passed on to you. This is so specific. Whoa, okay. You're understanding that an ancestor from your father's side has understood their lesson, and because of that, I'm starting a new cycle. Well, yeah, if you feel this resonates with you, Harshada, absolutely. If you're feeling it, like you're feeling that speaking to you, then yes, because this is, we're doing a general reading, but whoever it speaks to, you know that it's for you because it'll resonate with you. You'll feel it. You'll feel it, So, yeah, wow. Let's see what else. What else have we got? My gosh. And this is literally me receiving what's coming through. I'm out of the way. This is not my opinion. This is not like anything to do with what I think or believe. This is literally just coming through. So I'm letting it come through. Let's see. What else do we have? What else do we have? Cleansing. Whoa, look at that. Cleansing. A cleansing is taking place. Woof. And it says silence. Look at that. So beautiful. This person's eyes are closed. And look, their hands are joined. So it's in deep prayer. Look, there's prayer here with the grandfather. So maybe you also need to like do a cleansing and do a prayer specifically to your lineage, where you came from, and just like giving gratitude for everybody who's gone before you and everything that they have done for you to be here, because we have gratitude in this reading as well. Give gratitude for all your ancestors, or for all the people who have. I also think about, the sacrifices that people made for you to be where you are today, for you to be living the way you live today. So giving gratitude, yeah. And this is happening in silence. So I feel like you are being prayed for. You are being prayed for. Whether you know it or not, you are being prayed for. And you are being watched over. And you are being, yeah, you're being blessed. You're being blessed. And there is something amazing shifting in that father's line. Wow, that was very specific. Let me know, those of you who related to this. I would love to hear if you related to this and it made sense to you. Obviously, it's not going to make sense to everybody, but it is definitely speaking to some people. That's why it came through. Okay. All right, now let's see what else we have. And for anyone here, I'm going to get one card out, okay, from this deck, because it's such an interesting deck. I'm going to get one card out. So let me know who wants one message from this deck today. Who wants a message from this deck? So what do we have? Who's here? Oh, okay. Who's here and who wants one card from this deck? Let me know and I will. Harshada, let's get a card for you. Okay, let's see. Let's get one card. Community has come through. Community. So that's what's, important right now in your life. Community. Make sure that you are creating, reaching out to, and doing something with the community. That's what you have. Yeah. That is your message, my lovely. Okay. Now we're going to do, what is this message? Prayer. Prayer keeps coming up. So beautiful. Prayer. What is prayer? What is prayer? Prayer, meditation, mindfulness, all these things are just where you connect to that higher power, the highest part of yourself and beyond. You're welcome. You're welcome, Harshada. Yeah, that's what it's about, the highest part of yourself. And why don't we let's pick a card, okay? So I want you to pick card 1, 2, or 3, and that is your message from the universe. Let's see. What does the universe want to share with you today? Card 1, High Priestess. High Priestess, listen to your intuition. Go within and listen to your intuition. That's the High Priestess. She's the keeper of secrets. She is the holder of all that, psychic knowledge and energy. And let's get card 2. What do we have? Cacao. Interesting. Cacao. So cacao was used, ceremonially. I feel like maybe you need to do some sort of ceremony. Be ceremonious. Ceremonies are so beautiful because they connect us, They connect us with our intentions. They connect us with what we want and who we are. And they're not just some woo-woo nonsense. No, they're very ancient ways of grounding us, of helping us to be wholly and solely like connected with that magical, mystical, divine, um, shaman within us. That's what I'm getting. That shaman within us. So you can create your own ceremonies, write down what it is that you want to do a ceremony for. What is it about? And let it flow through you, and then create a beautiful ceremony. Light a candle. It can be as simple as that. Light a candle and just like feel that energy, bring that presence, and then of yourself in this moment. And then you can chant or you can affirm certain things. Do a ceremony because it will help you to connect with who you are, cleanse whatever needs to be cleansed, and give you that vision or give you whatever you need in that moment. Okay? Card 2. Let's see. Card 3. What have we got? Card 3. What have we got? Oh, we have a few. My gosh, that's a lot. Let me see. The first one that I saw is gratitude. Gratitude. Okay. And then we have flow. Flow. The magician. And silence. So again, this is calling you to first of all start with gratitude. Just start with gratitude. Okay. And feel the flow. Feel the flow. Feel the flow. As you experience gratitude, you will start feeling everything flowing again in your life. And then you have the magician and silence. And in silence, manifest. In silence. Where you see this person in silence, I feel is giving gratitude. Gratitude is the greatest source of manifestation. Because what you do when you're giving gratitude is you're actually opening your eyes to the abundance that already exists, right? My prayer very often these days is not, please, help me with this, grant me that. Most of the time, my first prayer, if I ever go to a temple or if I sit in prayer and the first thing that comes out is thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for all that we have, that I have, that we have as a collective. And that just opens your eyes to everything you do have. And so, like I said, my prayer is not give me more. My prayer is open my eyes to see the abundance that already exists right here, right now. Give me the sight, or clear my sight and remove whatever is blocking me from seeing the abundance in my life, from seeing all the gifts, all the beauty, all the wonder, all the incredible wisdom, knowledge, freedom, peace, health, healing. Show me that. Show me that. Just show it to me. I just want to see it, So yeah, okay. That's what we have. That's what we have today, my darlings. And while we're here, I also want to let you know that, like I said, you can always go and book a session. I have coaching packages. I have intuitive therapy and counseling packages. So I have couples counseling packages, and you can have a look on my website and see if you're interested in any of those. And yeah, either way, I feel so happy and blessed to have all of you here. And I pray you're most welcome. You're most welcome. Most welcome. And I pray that everything you need, everything you desire, everything that your heart is longing for is fulfilled. And more than anything, you too, my lovely, you too. More than anything, you understand that you are whole, that you are complete right now. Right now, you are whole and you are complete. Okay? Yes. And that's what I wanted to share with all of you beautiful souls today. And I hope I see you all soon. And I'm just happy to have all of you here, sending you all my blessings and love. Take care, my darlings. Take care. And I'm sending you a big hug. Big, 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 big hug. Okay, take care, my darlings. Bye. Okie dokie.